morning. Welcome to Wednesday, keystone of the week. How are you today? I'm afraid it's a little bit, well, misty again. Sorry to be the bearer of bad tidings. I don't know if this mist will last as it has. It cleared yesterday. Turned into not a bad afternoon in the end. Not a bad evening either, but yes, the mist has returned. Not good. Anyway, you find Brewer and me out today on our first walk of this Wednesday morning. And, well, here's a thought, here's a question for you. When was the last time you had a tantrum? I appreciate I'm probably talking to you're an adult, but when was the last time you had a tantrum? I was reading in the paper this morning that apparently children's behaviour is becoming worse during lockdown. Who'd have thought? But particularly as a rise of tantrums and arguments with the younger generation, primary school pupils apparently have been growing increasingly unhappy and worried while they've been stuck at home. And particularly youngsters between the ages of 4 and 10 that are suffering from this. And of course, though I'm speaking at the moment a little bit tongue-in-cheek, it's not tongue-in-cheek at all, because it comes on the back of another survey yesterday which is particularly concerned that children, youngsters, are going to be carrying the effects of this pandemic for the next decade, and some of those effects are going to come out in mental health issues, particularly depression. And then we read this about the growing incidences of tantrums. When I was young, if I can confess to you quietly, and if you promise not to tell anyone else, I was known for my tantrums. And there are times, actually come to think of it, I think we all were. I grew up in a family of 3 boys, and we were all pretty tantrumy. Anyway, if truth be known, there have been occasions over the last 12-13 weeks when I could have done with a good tantrum myself. Not proud of it, but that's the truth. Because of course tantrums are generally just a sign of frustration. I'm not condoning them. I'm not saying they're right. They weren't right when I was 8, 9, 10, 11, whenever. And they're not right now when I'm 55. It wouldn't be right at all. But there are times when life gets frustrating and we just have to let off steam. And that's part of it with mental health, I think. We have to let off steam sometimes. There's some rabbits letting off steam. It might not be considered socially correct, and it's certainly not something we should make a habit of, but sometimes we do have to let off steam, and we have to acknowledge that we're not always at our best and we're not always in control. So if you're having one of those days, if this Wednesday, if this keystone of the week is a day when you're feeling frustrated, when you're feeling particularly locked in by this time, then I'm not telling you to go out there and have a tantrum, but I am saying to you, I'm encouraging you to acknowledge that, and to acknowledge it with somebody close to you, and to speak about it. So there you are. I hope you have a good Wednesday. I hope it brightens up for us all, and I certainly hope that you will take care, that God will bless you, and that you will be kept safe. Look after yourself. Have a good day.